Dinesh. Thanks for joining us today.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here too.
We are here to discuss some of the common questions that people have when it comes to IP treatment of back pain caused by several conditions.
It's my pleasure. So
yeah.
I'll try to answer all these questions which people need answered.
Yeah. Okay. So, doctor, to begin with, how many patients would you have treated with a condition like this, and what has your experience been in general?
Back pain is a very general term. It's a very common man's term.
Yeah.
But actually, when you consider back pain, there are several conditions that lead to back pain. Mm-hmm. Of course, there are conditions other than skeletal-muscular. The main cause of back pain includes, the muscle spasm of the back. Mm-hmm. There can be also the degeneration of the vertebral column, which is called spondylosis, which leads to several other complications. Like people have a condition called as sciatica, which can come from a herniated disc, or from a bony, osteoarthritis of the spine, otherwise known as facet arthropathy. That is also possible. Spondylolisthesis is another condition that can cause back pain. There's also spondylolysis is another condition that can cause back pain. These are common skeletal-muscular causes of back pain. In addition to that, back pain can also be because of certain other non-related conditions like a pelvic inflammatory disease or a kidney stone which is migrating through the ureter and so on. So ruling out those conditions, yes, back pain due to skeletal-muscular conditions are one of our largest base. If you talk about the number of patients that we see, close to about 30-35% of the patients that we see actually come to us for back pain, especially low back pain, which is of a chronic nature. And that is one of the areas where these are, I would say, bread, butter and jam. That's the biggest challenge for which people come to us, especially those who have been suffering from severe back pain for a long period of time, and they have not responded to Western medicine, and they are the ones who are generally, recommended for inpatient treatment. So we are able to give them such a wonderful cure. We would have treated thousands of them over the years. And that is the single largest chunk of patients who come to us for treatment. And our experience with the results of these treatments is phenomenal. Patients are excited about when they go back. Many people have even thought about giving up their jobs. We have had pilots who could not fly their aircrafts. There were people from all walks of life who thought that their career has come to an end because of the sort of back pain that they were suffering. Or at a very early age who been told that spinal surgery was necessary and they were terrified. Or people from older age group who are absolutely unwilling to even consider surgery. So we get a whole cross-section of people coming to us with severe back-related problems and who have been undergoing all the tests as well as they have been investigated and treated for quite some period of time and then invariably told that surgery could probably be the only option. So that's when they rush to us and where we need to admit them also in our hospital. Milder cases, of course, we don't need to admit them. Many often we just treat them on the OP. So at the OP level with some medicines and some oils and all that, they get better. But those who are suffering from a serious condition which has not been responding for a long period of time, or they have got an acute exacerbation over a chronic condition, they are the ones whom we recommend for admission. So they are the thousands that we would have dealt with. And the results have always been very, very positive.
Yes, so doctor, why is IP treatment recommended for this condition, and what does the treatment generally involve?
As I said, the milder cases can be treated on the OP level itself, but we recommend inpatient treatment for people suffering from very severe form of back pain that is due to either intervertebral disc prolapse or IVDP as we call it. There are many names which they talk about. IVDP can be called as a disc prolapse or a herniated disc, and all of that actually are the same. There are also patients who have got spondylolisthesis and lysis and so on, which can be a little bit more complicated. They have got severe pain. So we admit them for several reasons. One, the most important reason is it's a very comprehensive sort of a treatment program that we give them. It comprises of very personalized treatment because it's not one standard protocol that suits everybody. Each patient, the treatment according to Ayurveda has got to be fine-tuned to their particular individual needs. So an inpatient setup really helps the doctors have a more closer supervision over the relief, over the treatment process. They are able to evaluate the patients on a daily basis. In fact, each doctor works with a team, and the team visits the patient a couple of times a day, and the senior doctor visits the patient every day. And then they are able to evaluate the progress of the patient and personalize the treatment.
Okay.
And basically the treatment will comprise of therapies. In addition to that, the medicines. They would already be advised medicines even at a milder level. First time they are coming after getting some basic treatment in modern medicine and they have been recommended surgery, or they didn't get benefit from modern medicine. That's how they land up in our hospital. In which case we sort of give them the Ayurvedic medicines as well as put them through therapies. And when they are in the hospital, we generally give them 2 sessions of therapy in a day, which is not possible otherwise. We give them quite an intense program so that they get the benefit very fast. Today people don't have time. So they want to get back on their feet fast. So this is one of the things that becomes very successful when they come to the hospital. We are very often able to discharge them even ahead of the schedule that we originally envisaged.
Okay.
We sometimes would think they may need about 2 weeks, but we find in many cases in 10 days, 11 days they are fine. And so we are able to discharge them even ahead of schedule.
Okay.
And that people are very, very happy about, because otherwise for months sometimes they have taken bed rest for a long time, or they are immobile, they are not able to do their normal activities. But with the course of inpatient treatment, they get a significant improvement that that really is appearing as a very good benefit for the patient.
Okay.
In addition to that, of course, we are able to control all the other factors that influence healing. For example, the diet. So the doctor chooses a very particular personalized diet for the patient, suitable to his constitution as well as to his disease condition. Then we are also able to give them the sort of some exercises. There is very often a component of stress that accompanies these sort of chronic problems, especially when they are told that they need surgery and all that. So we have yoga along with this, so our yoga therapists would help them to relax better. So we also teach them pranayama, some forms of meditation, etc., which can help them to be also stress-free. And stress itself actually worsens the condition, because stress creates muscular spasm, which worsens the pain. So our intervention is not just one fact. It's not just a medicine or just a therapy. It's a combination of all factors that enhance the healing process. And further, the hospital has been built with an atmosphere which is more like a resort, where we don't want them to feel like they are in a hospital. We want people to feel they are come to on a holiday, and then we encourage them to spend a lot of time outdoors. They can walk around in the gardens and stuff like that. There's a lot of camaraderie also. Patients come together, they share their experiences. So there's a lot of other possibilities that enhance the healing. Because a lot of healing, the body has the ability to heal itself. Given the right atmosphere, the healing is accelerated. So this is what is the special feature that is available to the patient when they come to the hospital and become an inpatient.